Assalamu alaikum, boys and girls. How are you? Wa alaikum assalam. Now class 3. We have got to ask a parrot and a goat about themselves. And we've got to try and make them feel very good, happy and important. Good. Why? Why do we want to make them feel happy and important? Good. Because sometimes the parrot might feel, दूसरी birds को देखती होगी हवा में उड़ रही हैं और मैं पिंजरे में बंद हूँ, अच्छी बात तो नहीं है ना. So what do we do? Good. Exactly. We tell her how much she is needed because she's a good companion for children. Why? Very good. She talks to children and children like the way she talks. And if she's upset about the other birds flying in the air, what do? We let her out when we are cleaning her cage. So she feels a little free and happy. At least I am also out in the open. And she might fly to the treetop, but she will always come down when she sees bajra, chili, corn. Okay? Good. Now, how can we make a goat feel happy about having a goat at home? Tell me. Good. Very good. That's excellent. Now, if we have a goat at home, well, perhaps this is a domestic animal. Like villages, they have goats. We can't have a goat here. We can only have a goat when? Eid al-Adha. Well done. So, how do we make him feel really important and very, very noble? Excellent. We're going to talk about the story of Hazrat Ibrahim alayhi salam and tell him how important it is. And it's all because of the sacrifice that he is also sacrificed. So he's going to feel very important. Good. Now, let's do the dialogue. All right? Good. Now, what would you ask the parrot? Why exactly a parrot and a goat are first, let's get them talking to one another. There's a parrot and a goat. So how will they start talking? The goat might say, "Hello, parrot. How are you?" And the parrot will say, "I'm fine. And you?" And the goat will say, "I'm fine also." Then what will they say? All right, let's have the ideas. You can be writing about it in a dialogue form later on. So let's have the ideas about a parrot. Good. Why do people keep you in the house? So what will the parrot say? Very good. I'm kept in the house so that people, especially younger children, listen to me, talk to me, and they enjoy. Very good. Making me happy. How? How do children make him happy? Very good. Mittu, mitwete. Excellent. Well done. So they try and copy the parrot, and the parrot copies the children. Well done. Some parrots say, Haqq Allah, don't they? Very good, yes. Okay. Now, so that's the parrot. Why is the parrot so useful in the house? For the children. Good. Now, What does the parrot eat? So what does the goat say? What do you eat? And what will the parrot say? I eat guavas, I eat chilies, I eat corn and sunflower seeds. Now, Mr. Goat, what do you eat? So goat will say, I eat. Now what does the goat eat? Very good. Fresh green grass, some dry grass which is called hay, well done, and tiny brown seeds, and very good. Excellent. Long grains of seeds or whatever. Good. So all that is called fodder. Chara is fodder. Good. So now they want to ask one another. The goat will ask the parrot, what do you like to do best? And what will the parrot say? I like to fly around, especially when they open my cage and I'm allowed to fly around the air. So, and what do you like to do? So what does goat say? I like to skip and hop and run around, and I like to have a bath. Well done. Now, what do you give people? The parrot's going to ask the goat, what do you give them? And the goat will say, I give milk, and with the milk they make butter and cheese. And I also give them meat, and my skin is used for different things like shoes and bags and belts. Well done. And then what will the goat say to the parrot? Okay, parrot, that's what I give. What do you give them? The parrot will say, I just give them company, which is very important for children. That's quite important too. But sometimes if my feathers are lying around, the children pick them up and use them as bookmarks. So that's quite good. So then the goat will say, do you know I have babies and I give birth to babies in 6 months? And the goat will say that. But what will the parrot say? Very good. The parrot will say, I lay eggs. I lay eggs and I hatch them. They're hatched by 21 days. Within 21 days, they are hatched. But, says the parrot, I don't like being caged up. I wish I could fly around. I'm sad about that. So, what does the goat say to the parrot? Oh, don't worry about that. You're very lucky. You have good people to look after you. They give you food and water and what else? Very good. You're very useful for the children. They enjoy talking to you. And when your cage is being cleaned daily, I see that you're let out in the open where you can fly around. But you come back, I see, when they have given you fresh water and seeds and corn, guava and chilies. Yes. So what does the parrot say to the goat? Oh yes, and do you know what? I have heard that you are a very noble animal. And the goat's going to, I'm noble? How? So the parrot's going to say, I heard once that, yes, well done. I heard the little girl telling her sister the story about Hazrat Ibrahim alayhi salam and how a goat is used for sacrifice, and you are a goat and you're used for sacrifice, and sacrifice is a very noble thing to do. So the goat is going to feel very happy with itself, and the goat will say, Alhamdulillah, I'm so glad I can be of help, okay, and I can do something for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, because Allah ko qurbani pasand hai. Very good. Now, isn't that a good way that the animals are talking to one another, making them happy? Because the parrot was sad कि मैं केज में बंद रहती हूँ, मगर उसने कहा नहीं, मैं देखता हूँ आप बाहर भी होती हैं इस तरह से. तो पैरट ने क्या कहा, आप भी बहुत महान हैं, आपकी तो कुर्बानी होती है. तो गोट भी खुश हो. तो इस तरह से दोनों एनिमल्स बहुत खुश हो गए. Great, well done. Now what I want you to do, look at the video again to help you. Once you've done that, bring all the drafting together, and what do? Put it in sequence, good, and proofread it for spelling mistakes and punctuation, and then send it as a screenshot to your teacher. Till then, and I'll come back to you in a new chapter. Okay? Allah Hafiz.